A key metric for a healthy society is the next generation being excited and optimistic for the future they are growing up into. We have not had that specifically in the United States for 3 generations now. Millennials, Gen Z, and Gen Alpha. All of us have been doing our best, putting our best foot forward, while we look ahead and see the world crumbling. Scientists have been screaming at the top of their lungs about global warming and climate change, and about our need to address it as soon as possible. And us millennials got to watch as our Congress people got onto the floor of Congress with a snowball and said because they have a snowball in their hand, global warming doesn't exist.
Of national attention, and in case we have forgotten, because we keep hearing that 2014 has been the warmest year on record, I asked the chair, you know what this is? It's a snowball, and that's just from outside here. So it's very, very cold out, very unseasonal. So here, Mr. President, catch this.
Gen Z has seen how millennials have been rewarded for being the most educated generation that has ever existed and facing layoff after layoff after layoff. And Gen Z's entering the job market right now. And they're seeing exactly what the prior generations have built for us. It's not a world where you work hard to be a good member of society, therefore society rewards you. It's not a world where you put your best foot forward and are met with the same. We're being taught to fend for ourselves. That is not what community is built around. That's not what society is built on. The social contract means that we are all in this together because we're better together than as individuals. Because through sharing our efforts, society overall is better. But the social contract has been broken down at a fundamental level for so long now that we cannot let this continue to stand. With artificial intelligence and automation set to disrupt entire industries, we cannot continue with this selfish economic theory that does not increase human rights while the mechanisms for prosperity increase. The fundamental goal of society should be the elimination of suffering and ensuring that so long as there is enough to go around, we are doing what we can to build a healthy society together. People want to belong. People want to be able to put their best foot forward and build community. Fixing our society is something we can do, but it's going to take us coming together and agreeing to stop this wealth transfer to the top. We need to tax the rich. There is no solution without making sure that the hard work that you and I put forward rewards those around us rather than being stolen from us. We are living in a time where 1 human hour can do the work of a full week of someone in the past. And our pay relative to the cost of living is going backwards. Yes, there are a few very lucky sectors that have been making a lot of money up until this point, but even those areas are looking pretty risky right now. The world is a beautiful place. It is something that we can share if we come together and make sure that we stop over harvesting from resources. Stop cutting down the forests. Start building green, clean energy production rather than harvesting coal and oil. Not only will we create new jobs, but we will stop this ridiculous suicide push that is causing the levels of climate change that we're seeing today. I remember growing up how devastating a storm like Hurricane Katrina was as a kid. Nowadays, it feels like a catastrophe at that level is happening on an annual or twice a year basis, just in the United States. What are we doing to ourselves, guys? I know that we can build a better world tomorrow than we are living in today. But it's going to take us coming together and saying that we will not stand to be stolen from like we are right now. This world is beautiful. And if we can just take a stand, we can do this. Please like and subscribe. Click that like button right down below and share this video. If you want to make a better world tomorrow, it's going to take all of us coming together. And I really do think we can do this. I hope you have a great day.